You're lying in bed at night, phone glowing in your hand, scrolling through lives you could live. A business owner, a traveler, an artist, a creator, a completely different version of you. And there's this quiet panic in your chest. I'm running out of time. Like no matter how fast you move, no matter how hard you try, one lifetime just isn't enough. And part of you feels ashamed of that. Like, why can't I just pick one thing and be satisfied? But what if that feeling isn't your weakness? What if it's proof that your brain is operating at a completely different level? Here's the truth. You don't have a focus problem. You have what I call expanded identity capacity. Your brain isn't designed to live one life. It's designed to simulate many possible lives at once. And that's not a flaw. That's a survival advantage. Because throughout human history, the people who could imagine multiple futures were the ones most prepared for change. You were sold this idea. Pick one path, stick to it, master it. That's success. But that model was built for a world that no longer exists. A factory mindset, one role, one identity, one outcome. But your brain, it's not a factory. It's a multiverse generator. The old way says, choose one life and ignore the rest. Your reality says, you can see all the lives you could live. And instead of being a flaw, that tension you feel, it's your intelligence trying to expand beyond outdated rules. This comes down to something powerful in psychology, divergent thinking. It's your brain's ability to generate multiple ideas, identities, and futures simultaneously. Highly creative and high potential people score extremely high in this. But here's the catch. Your brain doesn't just imagine these lives. It emotionally simulates them. So every path you don't choose feels like a real loss. Let me give you an example. There's someone who loves writing, business, fitness, and travel. They try to pick just one, but feel restless, stuck, and incomplete. Then they do something different. They start a content brand. Now they're writing, building a business, traveling, and sharing fitness. One path, multiple identities. That's cross-pollination. That's how your brain is meant to work. But here's the trap. You're trying to live all lives at the same time. And that creates anxiety. Because no matter what you do, you feel like you're falling behind in something else. So here's the shift. Stop trying to do everything. Start designing seasons of identity. Instead of asking, what should I do for the rest of my life? Ask, what life am I living for the next 6 months? Focus deeply, extract everything, then evolve. There's a case of someone who felt exactly like you. Overwhelmed, too many passions, so they committed. 6 months skill building, 6 months. Monetization, 6 months expansion. Within 2 years, they didn't lose their identities. They layered them. Here's the final reframe. In biology, diversity equals survival. The more adaptable a system is, the more likely it is to thrive under pressure. You're not built to survive one future. You're built to adapt to many. So while others collapse when their one identity fails, you pivot, you evolve, you reinvent. That feeling that on life isn't enough. That's not a curse. It's insurance against a changing world. So stop apologizing for wanting more than one life. Stop shrinking your curiosity to fit someone else's definition of focus. You're not scattered. You're expansive. You're not behind. You're exploring at a level most people are afraid to. And you're not broken. You're built different. If this hit you, drop a comment, I feel this, and follow for more psychology that finally makes you understand yourself.